This show was made possible by the AF Gold Affiliate Program and with the support of the WolfBet affiliates.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when and where you're watching this video. And I have to tell you right up front that it's weeks like this that really try my patience. Over the past several episodes, I've done show after show after show defending this industry and defending operators because I thought we were all on the same team. And I was wrong. So let's take a trip down under and begin in Sydney, where people seeking gambling help entered the search term gambling treatment into the Bing search engine and were promptly served with an advertisement for PointsBet. How up is that? What's not immediately apparent here is if this was the result of some careless, overzealous campaign by PointsBet, just grabbing at keywords, and this one slipped through, or if the blame falls to an algorithm or an account executive who set it up at Bing, because the last thing I want to do, the very last thing that I want in my mind is to think that this was done on purpose. A spokesperson for Microsoft, who of course own Bing, said the advert had circumvented their detection mechanisms, which would seem to throw blame towards PointsBet while not completely absolving themselves. And I'm curious to see if there's ever an explanation for all this, or if the story simply and quietly fades away. And while we're in Australia, the Sydney Star Casino was refusing to pay a jackpot of over $250,000 to a disabled player. And yes, this is just as bad and nasty as it sounds. The man suffers from motor neurone disease, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. And so he had a friend helping him gamble at the casino. And since he is a platinum VIP member, meaning he's dropped a buttload of money in that place over the past several years, well, the casino said that him having a friend help him was cool. That is, until he won. Only then, management at the Sydney Star Casino said that his friend, who had helped him play, who had helped him win, since his disability doesn't allow him to operate the machines, well, that person had a voluntary exclusion order. Well, wouldn't you just know it, the casino never noticed any of this while the money was going into the machine, only when they had to take it out of the machine and give it to the disabled player. Now, however, a district court has awarded that player the full win plus damages. Now, if I may, the Aussies have a word for people who do things like this, for people like the ones at the Sydney Star Casino, but I'm not gonna say it. In fact, I'm not even going to say it and then bleep it. And yes, I know that over the past several weeks I've been discussing the United Kingdom and not Australia. And yes, I know that I've been discussing online gambling primarily over the past few weeks, and that one of these stories was land-based. But hey, a headline is a headline, and bad press is bad press. So let it not be said that J. Todd plays favorites or pulls punches. Well, I ran my mouth a little too much in the first half of the program, so now I gotta haul ass here in the second half. So without further ado, let's welcome Spinwise as the newest APCW sponsor. With no activity quota and no negative carryover, they offer CPA deals and an effective rev share of up to 40%. Plus they got a hybrid deal if you really want one. They also represent 4 brands, and you can check them out on their review page at apcw.org, or you can visit them directly at spinwise.com. Lastly, since we began in Australia, we might as well end the show there as well, in the land down under, where I hear women glow and men plunder. But that's a whole other matter. What we're interested in is the Australian Communications and Media Authority blocking not just offshore gambling sites, but affiliate sites as well. However, after looking high and low and down under, I could not find any information on those sites. So I don't know if they were truly affiliate sites or if they were, operator portals and they were just posing as affiliates, or if the ACMA merely thought they were affiliate sites or just doesn't know what an affiliate actually is. So that's a wrap on another week. I've never tried a Vegemite sandwich, but I can smell them from here, and that's a hard pass. My friends, God willing, we'll see you again next week. Since we began in Australia, we might as well end the show there too with a story from a couple of weeks ago where I hear, well, I messed that up. Yeah. We'll do it again.